It's a danger dangling in streets across Northeast Ohio. Now one city is finally taking action to clean up down wires. Good evening, I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Lee Jordan. We've been on your side with this issue for weeks, trying to get someone to take responsibility. News Channel 5's Paul Kiska has been all over this story. Paul, how is this problem finally getting solved?
Well, to get a problem this big fixed, it's going to take a lot of teamwork and a lot of major utility and cable companies to come together and meet with city leaders, and that's exactly what is happening because of wires and cables like this, the crews leaving them hanging like this all over the city, and finally this problem is going to be addressed before there's a hot wire found and somebody gets really hurt.
And someday they may pull on a high voltage line and people will die from it. And this is a key part that we want to make sure kids don't play with them at all.
Cleveland City Councilman Tony Brancatelli said our stories and all of these low-hanging wires really struck a nerve with Cleveland residents.
I received a significant number of emails and calls from residents and neighbors and other constituents who are saying, thanks for taking up the issue because it's been a long-standing problem.
Just today, we spotted this line hanging low on Prospect Avenue near East 55th. Wires exposed, swaying in the wind. And it's not just Cleveland. Look at this. The city of Lorain, right in front of an elementary school on Erie and Kansas Avenue. After our recent stories showing the problem all over Cleveland, Councilman Brancatelli promised action, and now he and city leaders are delivering a solution.
Our chairman of our Utilities Committee, Terrell Pruitt, got the government affairs folks from AT&T, from Time Warner Cable, and from First Energy together. We sat around, talked about protocols that we can do.
Brancatelli said some of the lines are left hanging by demo crews demolishing vacant houses and cable crews installing new lines, cutting and leaving the old lines dangling or draping sidewalks. Experts say treat all lines as if they're hot and can kill. Neighbors are concerned so many cable and phone lines are hanging low that kids could get used to seeing them, and someone is going to get hurt when live wires fall after a storm. The wires are a hazard and an eyesore.
We're looking at all the hanging lines that both cause a visual negative impact as well as those that cause a hazard.
And not only did all of these major utility and cable companies meet with Cleveland city leaders about this issue, Brancatelli made sure they keep their promise and don't forget. He sent them a letter. I have a copy of it tonight, just holding them to their promise to get this problem fixed. In fact, he said these utility and cable companies are already sending crews into Cleveland as we speak to start fixing some of this sloppy work. Live tonight from Cleveland's East Side, Paul Kiska, News Channel 5.